Hi, this is just a quick video because I know people hate reading, so I'm just going to read this important document to you so you know what to do regarding the situation that's going on everywhere. You know my stance on the whole mask issue and going against our rights. So this is a note that you can print out from the Constitutional Law Group that you can hand out to people, stores, and places that harass you. I'm just going to read it real quick. It says, "Dear official, I'm aware that you are only here to do your job, but I'm warning you not to proceed any further. You are attempting to deprive me of my rights under the color of law and are committing an act of domestic terrorism by attempting to imitate or coerce me. I'm advising you to take this letter back to your office, copy it, and get a copy to your supervisor. Please also distribute it broadly throughout your office," says the official that has been dispatched to do whatever it is you are here to do. You are the one at risk, and that is very likely not fair to you since you are only doing what you have been told to do. The problem is this: you are being told to do something that is criminal. You are the one that is in jeopardy professionally and personally. Stop. Then it goes into section 242, Title 18, Deprivation of Rights under Color of Law, and explains what that is, that you can't go, any persons acting under the color of law willingly to deprive a person of right or privilege protected by the Constitution of the law of the United States. That it can't be done. It's basically saying it can't be done. And it lists the whole section 242, Title 18. On the second page, it has U.S. Patriot Act of 2001, Section 802, definition of domestic terrorism. Acts that appear to be intended to intimidate or coerce, sorry, I can't say that word, a civilian population are acts of domestic terrorism. Then it gives you a link that you can click on to look it up yourself. It goes on to say, notice to all government officials and law enforcement: this business is operating lawfully. We're not in violation of any license to do business. Ethics and orders issued by any governmental power are nothing more than suggestions. We are not required to follow them. We are not breaking any laws. We are fully aware of this, and now you are aware of this fact as well. Stop. If you proceed with acts of intimidation or coercion, you are putting your own financial security and liberty in jeopardy. Once you knowingly and willfully violate your oath, you forfeit your judicial immunity and may be sued in your professional and personal capacity. You are subject to lose everything in your private capacity, including houses, cars, all of the money in your bank accounts, and anything else you own. You will be sued to the fullest capacity of the law. Constitutional Law Group. I put this up before, but I don't think anyone really paid attention to it, but it works. Also, Title 18, Section 241, Conspiracy Against Rights, is the Civil Rights Conspiracy Statute. Section 241 makes it unlawful for two or more persons to agree together to injure, threaten, or intimidate a person in any state, territory, or district in the free exercise or enjoyment of any right or privilege secured to him, her, by the Constitution or the laws of the United States, or because of his, her having exercised the same. Unlike most conspiracy statutes, Section 241 does not require that one of the conspirators commit an overt act prior to the conspiracy becoming a crime. This offense is punishable by a range of imprisonment up to a life term or the death penalty, depending upon the circumstances of the crime and the resulting injury. You can print these out. You can bring them everywhere you go. You can talk to the manager. Actually, I just left a grocery store here where the last time I was here, they harassed me. I talked to the manager. I didn't have any papers with me, so it was a big ordeal. Today, I went in. I spoke to the manager before I did anything, and I mentioned I cannot wear a mask. I have all these papers to prove it, and she said, okay, that's all right, and let me go. So I was the only one in there without a mask, but I was not hassled. They were not hassled. Print these out. Know your rights, because they are powerful. And you have the supreme law of the land. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land, not any law that the governments make. This is the supreme law of the land and supersedes and overrides any other law, and it never stops. It's always in effect, even during war, epidemics, and every civil unrest. It always works. It is always alive and active. It is your right, and they cannot take it from you. So anyway, I just wanted to give you more information because it's intensifying, and you must stand up for your right. If you don't, you're just complying, and you're giving into the corruption and illegal activity that's happening all over the country. All right, thank you. God bless.